Never enough feels. Good to see you, my man. Ad Astra per Aspera, my brother. Ad Astra per Aspera. Fuck Mizzou. Or Muck Fazoo, as they say. And that's the thing, Burke. I understand you hate KU, but, Missouri's right there. We could all come together and hate them together. Definitely encouraging. Good to see you, Swag. Hoarder's Hide is in the house. One of my prized possessions from Heroes Con.
Yo, can I just tell you, I have been obsessed with that coin, and I have searched the webs to produce them, and oh my lord, I'm like, boy, am I in for it, and it's beautiful.
I love this thing, man. I'm so excited I got one. I love it. Thank you, Scott.
I mean, listen, I know that I'm going to be a big old copycat should I do it, but I really want a Clip-On Comics coin so bad.
No, it's cool. It's a super cool thing, man. And when people, it's a cool thing to get. It's a nice thing to hand out. So,
and I believe if you search the web, they're called challenge coins.
Oh, dang! You guys already traded numbers. Okay, well, I'm not out of the loop on that one. Okay, I guess I'm just not one of the cool guys. Brian LCS is here. Good to see you, my man. CBC Awards are open. CBCAwards.org. Nominations are open. Definitely get over there. Get your favorite guys in there. And hey, this is the first year where I'm actually going to campaign for myself, guys. FOC and Chill Best Ongoing Series 1 to 999 subs. I feel like I fit real nice into that slot here. So, guys, give me a shot. Let me get on the stage for the first time.
It's very slow. You could shake some of that dad booty around to get some extra votes.
Hey,
or lose votes. I mean, this community is very fickle.
I don't see that happening just because the funny is not that. I mean, if I came up with something that was hilarious, I would do it in a heartbeat. But it has to be funny, and it can't be kind of like, all right, not this again kind of thing. You know what I mean? You can't overdo these things. It has to be done at the right time. Maybe some good drama. It'll come to me. I've been working on trying to come up with something for the CBC Awards to try and promote it, and I just haven't come up with anything that works yet. But I've been racking my brain, man. I've been surfing the social media looking for inspiration.
Do you want me to tell you? Do you want me to tell you my idea for you right now, or do you want me to save it?
I mean, let's talk about it. What else are we gonna do?
Well, I love your wig. I think you should do either a hair salon or barbershop scene, right? Where everyone is gossiping about who they are nominating for the CBC Awards and like arguing back and forth.
I think that's interesting. You would be better at this skit than I would, but I think that's
I could play one of the characters, and I'm like, I'm gonna vote for the Council of Comics for Best Comedy, and it was like, shut the fuck up. They ain't funny. Why would you do that? I was like, I do think they're funny, and they should win again this year. And you just do that, because like I'm just self-promoting, but
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. No, I like that idea.
I'm nominated all by my lonesome, and I have no idea for what, because the nomination page just says, hey, look, people are talking about you, but it doesn't tell you what they're doing. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I being nominated for?
Oh, it tells you that, it's already showing people who got nominated?
There's a page that tells you.
Ongoing list of nominated channels. Yes. Look at that. That's a cool little addition. Was that last? I know that you could see last year. I don't think you could see it ongoing last year.
No, this is ongoing. Brian's wonderful, keeping it updated.
Look at that. Look at these names already in the mix. All of these worthy Aussieverse getting in there a few times, huh? Even look at Austin LeMay doesn't even have a channel. He's in the mix. Love it.
Well, no, because one of the categories is for
community artist. Yeah, that's right.
Well, no, there's community artist and community something else, right? So those two things, you don't have to have a channel, and you're good.
Beyond Wednesdays, I think this show might pop up big this year. I've seen that guy. I forget his name, Brian maybe. But I checked out their show, and they have like hundreds of live viewers. Like they're popping over there, man. Things are. So you might see them announce themselves this year, which I'd be excited to see. I love to see the new channels. Yeah, Brian McClay. I'm pretty sure that's the same thing. Beyond Wednesdays.
I don't think that channel counts as new.
I haven't seen them nominated.
It's new.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. This is what I mean when I say new, is like new parts of this community invading this award system and announcing themselves. That's what I mean by that. I don't mean new to necessarily to YouTube.
You know
Because
what?
comic tropes last year was not new, but he was new to the show, and that was exciting to see him come and take over like that.
All right, all right. Do you know who we need to get up on the board that I do not see here? I do not see Super Slabs, and I do not see Black Comic Lords. I'd see them nowhere on this list. I need to start campaigning. I was
We need to get into their community, right, and let them know, hey, this
the
award
algorithm took me to them, and the algorithm shockingly took me to Crisis en Tierras Argentina. So I have cracked through the freaking little bits and pieces, you know.
Comic book addicts in the mix. There he is. Comic book canon, comic book corner 2.0. I like this. Look at this. This is cool. You get to see an ongoing thing. Comic Journey in the mix. Comic Tom.
There's a lot of Comic Tom happening. There's a lot of
gotta be. Of course, Comic Tom's going to be represented. Of course, Comics with Bueller. Comics Will Break Your Heart in the mix. Comic Historian, rest his soul. I'm sure he's going to get love this year. Comic Tropes is back. Couching and Slouching, Council of X, Psy Nation, nice. We interviewed them on Lorenzo's channel. They were fun to talk to.
Look at Digger Jim up there.
DJ Links in the house, of course. That's my dude right there in the mix. A lot of the regular names you see every year in the mix here.
Yo, can we really make an effort so that Eamon or Bleecker get the freaking hair? I mean, like, I'm over here, like, you know.
Gray Matter.
Yeah, it has to happen. Gray Matter.
Gray Matter Comics. I'm pretty sure he is a Kansas City channel, so that's cool. I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure he's Kansas City. Biggie Shack, of course, is in the mix. My comic book dad, Lorenzo, of course. We got to get him on the review finalist stage. He belongs on there, so that'll be dope. John's Comics and Sometimes Kids.
Sans Kids.
Keisha Blurred Library. I'm assuming Blurred is for Black Nerd.
Ooh.
K-pop. There she is. Las Cruces. Legion. We Are Legion. There they are. What's up? The low grades. Love me some low grades. Definitely Melanin and Manga. Metarog.
And they won last year. Melanin and Manga.
Oh, yeah, they did. Manny, Nerdtastic News. I just saw a post from him about, I think it was from him about someone who passed away, Sarah, someone. It was an interesting read. Fable in the house. Of course, Only Slabs is on there.
Well, Only Slabs win it this time.
Hold on, wait a second. We passed the Fs and there was no FOC and Chill, you sons of guns.
However, it may be under Circumstances with an S.
How dare you, people.
They dare, because this list is composed by the way people nominate, not in a natural order.
Spine Ticks in the house. I think he always has himself removed from it every year, actually, because he's on the list every year. He just doesn't want to be on it.
Oh my God, why are you not on there?
No love for your boy.
That's
Look at
it.
that.
That's it. New campaign goals. I want
no love for your boy.
Circumstances on there. I want Super.
Why am I not on this list, guys?
I want Black Comic Lords on there. I want crossovers by this time next week, everybody. I want them on the agenda.
I'm not gonna lie, that hurts. I'm not gonna BS you. That hurt me a lot, but that hurt me.
Oh, this list is from last week, according to Brian. All right. Cool down. We cool down.
Even still, everybody's on here but my ass. What the fuck? Yeah. All right, I get it. All right, maybe
Marcus,
this ain't the year we'll get on the stage.
Marcus, does it matter that I love you?
Yes, of course it does. Of course.
All right. Because I want you to know, at the end of the day, if there's no nominations, if we leave with no trophies, I appreciate it.
I just wanted to be a finalist. I don't care about winning. I just wanted to be a finalist. But man, my bad, guys. And don't you worry about my ego. It's been humbled plenty of times in my life. I can survive it again. I can survive it one more time. We got Daymares in the house. What's up, my man? Let's catch up on this chat. Good to see you. Of course, Beckerman's campaigning against me, so he did not nominate me. That sucks. With friends like these, am I right?
Is Beckerman gonna launch a new series called New Warriors?
So I have two people against me alrighty, so that's going well. We've got
Oh,
John
that's right, because Bleecker has his Sunday church with Bleecker.
Yeah, but okay, we could both be on the stage, though. I guess, yeah, I'm never going to beat Bleecker because everybody who might vote for me is just going to vote for Bleecker, so I'm screwed.
Yeah, but if the votes for Bleecker shift to hair votes for Bleecker and then the pity vote for you for the community, you could still get it.
All right. It's not that big a deal. I'm kidding.
I'm terrible. I'm just like, try to be in it. Try to be in it, everybody.
Yeah, you're worse than my wife. I hate it when she does that shit. Like,
listen, I watched one too many movies that were produced by Dolly Parton, and now there's just no stopping me.
Walking 9 to 5. Oh, that's what's up, man. I have aspirations of coming that way for a con one of these years, man. I would love to get up there and hang out there. Thank you, Durs. I appreciate. I haven't voted either, or my name would be up there because I'm definitely going to put myself in. Because if you don't love yourself, who's going to love you? Actually, I might vote for Bleecker.
You might vote for what?
I might nominate Bleecker, actually, because I do. Even though he's campaigning against me, I might just nominate Bleecker's church on Sundays. I always have a good time with that. So we'll see. I might do my nominations live.
No, okay, if you want to. When we have the finalist, I'm going to do a video series where I go through the finalists and I try to talk about what I think is good about each channel, and that is all I'm doing. and then behind closed doors, I'm going to be campaigning for myself like a demon.
What up, AR? What up, my man? 9 Panel is in the hizzy. What's up, my man? Good to see you. Thanks for coming through. Roscoe is here. What up, Roscoe? So good to hang out with you this past weekend as well. Nauman, cash only, legendary stuff right there. That's definitely one of the stories that's been lasting from Heroes Con, is everybody talking about Nauman taking over a table and becoming
right in the middle of the show. We're like, oh, this table's abandoned.
That's the dude right there. That's what's up. All right, anything else? That's the chat. We're caught up. Oh, Kenneth is here. What's up, Kenneth? Good to see you. What is going? Any drama for us to talk about, or should we go ahead and get to the final order cutoff?
Oh my God, are we going to make dreams come true and do an FOC?
There's some interesting books. Cliff, do you have any drama for us before you go? Before I even get there?
I mean, do you want to hear a mildly sad story?
Yeah, man, let's do it. Wow, that's what we're here for.
So I went to see Empire's mother this morning, and we went in his trailer. She had some of his lighting equipment left, and she wanted to give it to me while the kids were not home, right? So this Thursday will be 1 year since he passed. So we just talked a lot about how it's been 1 year, how it's unbelievable, how it's just it was just really nice. And also here's let me tell you a couple cute parts, right? So when I saw her at the funeral, she said was almost impossible for her to watch his videos, right? And now when I was talking to her today, she's like, I've watched those videos, and I watched the graded book videos, and I don't know where the graded books are, but there's at least 6 videos with graded books. I have to find those books.
I think about that sometime, about how it is a way for you to live on with your family.
Yes.
If they want to go see you, they can go watch a video of you nerding out because of some book you spent too much money on,
Right. And
that's kind of cool.
And by the way, the CBCA award.
Hey guys, did I hear you guys going FOC?
We were sneaking towards it.
Gonna happen.
We started talking about Empire though.
Okay. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
So anyhow, I put the stuff in the trunk. I talked to her, a little bit of crying, of course. She basically said any tribute that we want to do for her son is A-okay by her. And when she gave me the lighting, I was like, are you sure you want me to have it? She goes, yeah, he talked about you all the time. And I was like, I'm like, are you sure? She goes, yes, you're half Canadian, you're half Puerto Rican. I know it's you. And I'm like, okay. And
That's
so
awesome.
it was so awesome. And then but then what was really nice is she goes, oh, there was this guy he talked to all the time. And I've seen his videos. And I'm like, DJ Lynx? She goes, yes, DJ Lynx. And I was like, oh, my heart, you know? So she told me how he told her everything, how happy she was how happy she was that he was happy that he found our LCS and made some friends. So, I mean, like I said, it was sad, but it also made me feel a little bit good. So, and now I have a couple of his lights. So I'm gonna think now I will think of him all the time. I really wanted to end this on something happier, and my brain just shut right off.
Well, you're not gonna be able to because I want to talk about Dave Maris talking about his wife passing away and him cherishing the videos that I've been recording. And man, that is, at first it'd make you really sad, but as that sadness turned into a recognition of the love that's living on for them, you would really start to enjoy being able to go back. I have a friend whose mom passed away a number of years ago, and he shares videos from his mom, funny videos that she made, and they're magical ways that she gets to live on. So I love that, man. That's awesome.
I agree, and that's hard for a lot of people.
Yes.
But I do think when you move to the area where you can really appreciate it, in my opinion, is best.
Yeah, for sure. What up, Strange Dog Comic Stuff? That's a new one. Is that from your chat, Cliff?
That's from my chat. Yes, welcome, Strange Dog.
What's up, homie? Good to see you. Anachromics in the house. Anachromic Comics.
Joe,
Brian.
How many more interviews do you have to release, Naman?
I don't know, like about 10, 15.
Yeah.
Yours is like at the end because I'm going by the when I recorded it. So
how was the audio on it?
It sounded okay.
Yeah,
it sounded okay. But I'm not going to put all the personal stuff we put in there.
Yeah. I didn't say you can put anything you want on there. I ain't worried about it.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Oh, was it you? Yeah.
Marcus said, please post it. Please post it.
I am who I am regardless, I'm the same person. It's always been one of my biggest flaws, actually, is I'm the same person in public that I am in private. It's gotten me in trouble a lot, actually.
I feel you on that.
I'm in a similar boat, only it doesn't get me as much trouble as I'm looking for.
Cliff, I can bet it's got you in. Yeah,
for sex crimes.
Yeah. Just some
I'm not.
All my Heroes Con next year.
Say that, Naman. What's up? What'd you say, Naman?
Cliff, we're gonna see you at Heroes Con next year.
I hope so, Naman. I'm literally selling my ass to get to Heroes Con next year. Currently, I'm selling my ass to get to Terrificon next month, and then after that, it's selling my ass to get to Heroes Con.
How much? What are the going rates here?
What for my ass?
Prorated? Yeah, do you prorate it by travel?
Yeah, no, it's prorated. If you just want to play with my ass, it's gonna be $60 an hour. If you want the full penetrated package, it's gonna be $320.
This dude really had numbers. he really had numbers ready to go.
320.
That was convincing.
$99, 320.
That felt like a real number, didn't it? It felt like
it is a real number.
I gotta crunch the numbers to get the Terrificon.
Yeah, I gotta look at whoever it is. Like, I don't have a choice. You're paying me $320. So whoever you are and whatever your ding-a-ling looks like, I'm letting you go hog wild. $320 is a bargain.
Yeah, man. Plug me into the group chat, man. What's up? What's going on? What up, Canadian Survivalist? Good to see you, my man. Thanks for jumping on. Legion, what's going on with you this week? Any thoughts? Any drama that's going to stop us from going to FOC?
I just finished this week's episode of The Acolyte.
Oh, damn. You go fast, baby.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, with Star Wars stuff, I don't know what it is. I'll watch everything when it drops. I give this episode the participation trophy out of 10. It earned a trophy. It deserves a trophy, but because the rest of the series, that's the best one it can get for now. This was the best lightsaber duels we've seen since the prequels. If you hate this show, if you haven't watched a single episode of this show, go watch this episode. Just ignore the dialogue. Don't worry about following the story. The entire episode is a fight, and it was legitimately badass.
Oh, I love when an episode is a fight. It revs me out.
The Sith character, they play the Sith character well. There's nothing. Again, you're not here for the story. Just go watch a good fight. So I give flowers when flowers are due. Whoever did the choreography and shot for this, good job. Bring them back in for all the lightsaber stuff.
Are you watching The Boys? Because I'm much more interested in The Boys.
I'm watching The Boys. That shit is great. See, that right there is the big difference between a show making me like jump for the new episode versus The Acolyte.
Well, Star Wars, I got to know it's keeping up with a franchise. It's like DC and Marvel stuff. You want to keep up with.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, like you're doing work, so you like to be paid for your service as a fan. And we got one episode here. I felt like they did a little pain, but I am watching House of Dragons up to date on that, and that show's fucking amazing. Like, God, I'm
surprised.
The showrunners. These are new showrunners. They're not the DOT showrunners. So they were like, "Yo, we are not messing around. We came to live dark."
Dude, the last dude's ruined everything.
What's the House of Dragon?
It's the
prequel.
The House of Dragon is the prequel series to Game of Thrones.
Yeah, okay. It's set hundreds of years before Game of Thrones. Like this, like I put up my little review of the first 2 episodes, non-spoiler. I said like the writing of this show needs to be studied by TV show makers everywhere. It's next level.
Is this really the Tom Holland? Are you serious with this?
So I heard people talking of House of Dragon, and I had to jump on because
it's that good.
I love House of the Dragon.
Yes,
love it.
I loved Game of Thrones until I didn't. Until they
Marcus, you have to understand. This is different people.
Separate yourself.
Different people. These are not the people that screwed up that last season of Game of Thrones.
These are not your former abusers. Okay, those people are gone, very gone. In fact, their careers tanked because nobody hired them after that disaster.
Because it was horrible.
It was horrible.
I waited how many seasons for that piece of crap?
I couldn't believe how bad it was. They said, remember everything that you've been anticipating and speculating about and wondering about and trying to plug the pieces together and put the puzzles together, and none of that shit matters. Fuck
it's coming back to me now.
Well, keep in mind they gave you like 5 good years. They messed up that last one, but
but it ruins all of the things that comes before.
See, that's the thing,
ruins everything that came before.
It was supposed to be the ultimate payoff that they should have done in 2 seasons rather than just rushing through 1.
Now y'all know how Marvel fans and Star Wars fans feel. So fuck all y'all. Let's go.
I saw that one coming.
I took a deep look at myself
first.
All right, calm down. Hold on, let's one at a time here.
I took a deep look at myself, and I was just like, you know what? It's okay if I don't like The Acolyte.
You don't like it either? Damn, nobody likes it.
It's not a good show.
You know the thing.
Woke people don't like it either. Well, damn.
Here's the thing, and this is a discussion I had earlier with the boyfriend who is a huge Star Wars fan.
It's
right?
in the name.
Of course. Well, you can tell he's fans of 2 things, right? Just from the name alone. Bizarro, because of Superman, and Fett because of
Django. Django.
No, actually, he has a hat that one of his friends made him that looks like the helmet, the Boba Fett helmet. Yeah. No, but I had a conversation with him, and I was like, it's okay. I know what I like, and I know what I don't like, and I don't really think this is for me. Now he's sitting there and he's still watching it, and I'm not completely convinced that he's not that he's not watching it out of like duty.
Yeah, I mean,
But like,
you have if you're plugged into the lore and you got to know, then you got to know.
well, but the thing is he's already sat there and there's like little things involving the lore that he's just like this doesn't add up. Like there's a certain character that shouldn't be as old as they are in the series, something like that.
Yeah, character iconically known for his line of dialogue in the prequels being the Sith haven't existed for millennia, and then they insert that character in this show with a discussion and knowledge of the Sith and being deceitful, lying Jedi, keeping secrets from the Council. It's absolutely asinine. It's asinine. Whoever wrote this show.
Is it possible that dude didn't know? Is it possible they exist? He just didn't know?
No. They made it.
Character.
So this was like a secret meeting of a large group of people watching a video hologram, talking about how there's a Sith person and we have to go address it and this, that, and the third. Fast forward, not a long time to the prequels, and he's like, that's crazy. The Sith haven't existed in a millennia because they hadn't at that point. They hadn't. But this show just is like, but psych, they do now because we want them to, but that isn't how it works. That isn't how puzzles work. Just like with like Game of Thrones, you have a timeline. And like if you're saying the movies are canon, like we'll give you the extended stuff doesn't have to be if you don't want it to be. But the movies aren't canon. They're ignoring the movie canon.
But the thing is like the one thing I will say about like that monstrosity of the last couple seasons, like for the first few seasons of Game of Thrones, they had a blueprint. But then now they don't have a blueprint in those last couple seasons because the Winds of Winter has
he still hasn't finished that damn book. It's years later.
Like I mean, like
that video of Stephen King yelling at him is the best.
Oh my God! Have you ever seen the one where he's interviewing Stephen King?
Yes, and Stephen King yells at him and says, "Right, just right," and I'm like, "Yeah."
And that's the thing. Like it's like you can write, and then if it's crap, you go back and you fix it in the rewrite. Like there are authors that do rewrites that. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, go through their book like a few times. And the thing is it's just like Stephen King has a set amount that he writes every day. Every day. Now, do you have to write every day to be a writer? No. Absolutely not. That's just what Stephen King does.
I don't know. Larry Hama would beg to differ.
Well, Larry Hama has his deal too. Do I write every day? Hell no. I don't. I can't. I would love to, but I can't.
Writing every day, like as a
I'm trying to judge you guys' opinion on Star Wars. Did you like the Ahsoka episodes?
I love Ahsoka.
I had a great time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ahsoka was great.
That's one of my favorite characters.
Okay. Cancel the Comic says they never said they were looking at a Sith. Darksiders besides the Sith existed in the galaxy.
Watch the newest episode before you try to split hairs like that, buddy. Watch the newest episode because you're gonna have to like go get the crow and you're gonna have to eat it.
Mundy's age was never canon, and Mundy's whole role in Star Wars is to be comically wrong. Is it Mundy or Mundi?
No, come on, sir. No, it is very much canon. It was very much talked about.
Yeah.
Like you when you have stuff that is specifically set in a time period, and then you say someone is around a certain age in a specific year, and then you have that change.
Kimundi's age was set through the extended lore. Like he has a date. They had to go and they had to change it on the Wikipedia. It was a whole deal. He like pretending like he didn't is that's just a lie. That's what the kids call coping. But it wasn't. They didn't tell you his name. They didn't show you his birth certificate in the prequels. We can try to wish it to be simple and easy all you want.
This is what we call context.
That's all it is.
This is what we call context.
I love that passion.
Context exists.
But it's fine because again, it was set and established in stuff that is not considered canon anymore, and that's fine. That's not the part that's fine. This is the problem. You should have used any other.
No, but the thing is I believe there was stuff in canon that established. I could be wrong, but I believe there was stuff in canon that established that age.
Well, I don't know, like as far as like Clone Wars stuff or any of the other, because like all the TV shows and all the movies are all that's canon. That's all that's canon,
TV
and all the
shows,
stuff.
movies, books.
And I'm about to say no, not
Comics.
books. The comics since Disney has taken over. Like
Since Disney has taken
Yeah.
over, yes.
so if
What
it's
up,
if it's
Billboard?
addressed in there,
Everything
one
before that is legends, as they call
but
it.
it's not his age that becomes a problem at that point, because like we already pointed out, his age, just given that it was set in non-canon stuff, that's fine. But you chose a character who's now fully aware of this Sith that's training this girl and this whole secret that they're keeping from the council, and who's then only other known as being a part of the High Council and knowing for certain that the Sith haven't existed for millennia. The whole premise of this show starts with a scroll that doesn't even scroll that says that in this era there are countless Sith training fucking everywhere. It's the premise of the goddamn show.
It's the narration that happens. Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
the narration.
you can like it all you want. That doesn't mean the problems don't still exist. I like this recent episode. I thought it was great. Fantastic show of choreography and badassery, but all the writing problems still exist and are blaring.
So what is good right now? I'm gonna say The Boys. That last episode of The Boys was
House
crazy.
of the Dragon.
Dragon.
House of the
House of-
Dragon. 2 episodes
Boys
in.
and House of Dragon right there, baby.
The way I feel about House of Dragon is I will let that entire thing finish and let them do the complete story.
That's
And if
fair.
you guys tell me
That-
it's good,
that's fine.
then I'll go
Sure.
watch the
Yeah, that's
damn
fair.
thing.
Oh my! But who is your
And you
favorite?
know what?
Those of
And
you,
you know what?
those of you that are watching, who's your favorite?
Of House of Dragon, Damon.
Yes,
Damon. Like, are we kidding?
yes. When that man
That's-
puts that cloak on, bad things happen.
It really does.
Can you watch House of Dragon without the
Completely not connected. Completely
It's-
separate entities.
So you can watch it without it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can. It might
Happens
actually make
long
you want to
before.
watch the other stuff.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
going
the
back through
books.
watching Game of
Is it
Thrones in my
connected to
free
books
time
at all?
right now between episodes.
Why? Why would you do that? Oh, that
Because
sounds
you know what?
dreadful.
Because the thing is Game of Thrones is good up to a
It
certain.
was amazing until it wasn't. Oh my
Yeah.
God, it was so good.
I
I remember
was
telling
watching
people-
point,
still
yeah,
have
fuck
not-
it.
I still have not forgiven them for like a few things.
If
Okay.
you say killing Ned Stark, you're off to a bad start.
Oh no, I don't care. That was a catalyst to make a lot of things happen. So
that
still
set
have
the
not-
stage for the entire
did.
show.
No
I
one's
still have not forgiven them for Arya Stark killing the Night King. There was no build up to that. Like, are you serious? No, that should have totally been Jon Snow. Okay.
I mean, I guess, but shit, they had been building her badassery up and up.
Here
and
we
up.
go. Here we go.
She's fucking badass. I
They've been
love
building her
Arya
since
Stark.
season
Do
one.
not get me wrong. The
Yeah.
problem is,
Well, that episode is atrocious. Like, let's be real, right?
yeah,
You know, like how dare they film it like that? They had every main character that we're rooting for mysteriously in peril every 5 seconds. Then the camera would change. Suddenly they're still alive, even though they were just about to die 2 minutes ago. Then it would be pitch black. You have no idea what's going on. Then suddenly dragons fighting in the night sky. Pitch black again. Oh, look, homegirl's gonna die. No, she's not. I mean, like, it was such a mess. Like,
then okay, so I've never forgiven them for that because they set
no forgiveness.
completely for Jon Snow to be the one Aegon to be the one.
Yo, how about when the freaking undead dragon is perched and he's there with the sword and you think something's gonna happen, but no! Psych! Yo, horrible, atrocious, terrible. Shame on them.
I will never forgive them for how quickly she turned. Like she heard bells ringing and all of a sudden she's a psycho killer.
Well,
Like-
she had done her fair share of psycho killing ability up until
Not like that.
not like I mean that was some like yo I am that bitch moment. But the thing is, she was working up to it. She had several that bitch
That's
moments.
why
So
I'm
I
saying
wasn't.
that they should have had another season.
Oh, and
DVH
they
watches
should have
the way
treated
that
it
I watch.
seriously. They should have treated it seriously. That's what they
I
did.
like
And the third
I
thing,
like to binge it.
I will never forgive
The
them
House of
for
Dragons is in season 2, and I can easily say season 1 is a solid 9 out of 10 for a season of television. Feel free to watch it and wait for all of season 2 to come out. It won't be a long wait. But no matter what, how
I'm
the
talking the whole
series,
shebang.
that
The
finale
whole
to season 1 was insane.
Can I get an amen from anyone in the congregation about anyone else getting pissed off about how Sir Jamie just went crawling back to Cersei?
Is that shocking?
It's not shocking.
Yeah, that's what I
But
expect.
let's negate an entire, like character
He
arc.
was who he was.
You
in
know,
the end.
on the
Yeah.
one hand, I want to be totally with you for the sake of story, Carrie. On the other hand, I know men and women in real life who are that dumb every day. So it's just hard because I was like, yep. I was like,
The heart
that's you,
wants what the
Clayton.
heart
That's you
wants.
right there. I saw you do that shit. Yeah, I saw you do that. You did that to that girl. I remember that.
I've been there where I knew it was the dumb thing, but my heart wanted it, and it didn't matter what I knew because my heart wanted it. It doesn't matter.
She legit sent someone to kill him.
And that was a love letter. You know?
Wow. Okay.
They are brother and sister. They have the most toxic, unbalanced relationship Game of Thrones could have ever thrown at us. And he's like, yo, I want to go be with her.
We got Nate's here and there in the house. We met Nate at Heroes Con, me and Digger Jim. What's up, Nate? Thanks for coming through, homie. Theon should have killed the Ice King.
I like that idea. I would have been willing to accept that over Arya.
I was enjoying his character arc. I was
Damn.
liking his stuff.
That was like, I was okay with that.
I will never forgive them for the Starbucks cup.
Oh
yeah,
my God. And I will never forgive them
and the water bottle
becoming king. Jon Snow should have been king. Aegon
so
should have been king.
The boys, the last episode of The Boys was crazy. I was saying to people that Anthony Starr, he deserves all.
Yo, give that man an Emmy already. Right. He already deserves an Emmy, but now he really deserves an Emmy.
The way that he is killing it as this character, the way that every time he's on screen, I am terrified at all times. I'm just scared.
Yo, let me
what
tell
this
you,
dude is gonna do.
Do you know why he deserves an Emmy? The man walked in with a Fudgy the Whale cake and said, dig in. And it was terrifying.
It was
show up with a Fudgy the Whale cake and scare the shit out of you.
You knew everybody was fucked. You just knew it.
Did y'all see all the Superman suit stuff? What do y'all think of that?
I will hold my. Hey, look, it was better. I have more positive feelings than I have negative feelings, but I was not completely warm and fuzzy.
This stuff.
I will tell you, I'm feeling pretty terrific about Mr. Terrific.
Mr. Terrific looks great. Now, I know you love Superman. What are your thoughts?
No, I wanted to wait till like Marcus. I want to wait till the season's over before I watched it. I want to binge watch. I'm a binge watcher. So you guys are spoiling it for me.
I'm the same way.
Marcus, we've moved into Superman territory. Have you seen? Oh my God, what am I saying? Naman, we've moved into Superman territory. Have you seen the new costume? They're filming in Cleveland.
No, I haven't seen. I've not seen it.
It's great. Yo, Lois Lane wearing freaking the freaking purple top. I was so freaking excited.
Let's see if we can pull it up for Naman. I said it in the chats on Instagram.
Naman, I just sent it to you in a message. You have a good picture of the new Superman suit and Mr. Terrific on Instagram.
His suit looks like, and Mark said they might fix it in post, but it just looks off. It looks a little off.
The colors,
maybe they're doing.
Does it feel like he's not filling it out? Like
that's what it is.
Well, the dude's huge. This dude's like 6'4" and he works out, so it's crazy that the suit looks like this on him. I'm with Chris.
I brought that.
They usually give you the fake muscles, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
I brought that up to my boyfriend, and he's like, you know what? I actually think I think I recall like seeing Henry Cavill, and he still wasn't like until like the actual movie came out. He still wasn't completely filling it out. Like they make it look.
You guys like that uniform? You guys like that?
I'm a little 50-50 on it.
Yeah, I like that it's bright colors, but the suit looks weird. It looks like he needs to put on like a bubble helmet and just get in a ship and fly around. It doesn't look like a Superman
Well, it
suit.
doesn't look like it has that 1940s, black and white. If you turn that in black and white, it would look like those 1940s films,
George Reeves' suit looked skin tight even.
I know.
Yeah, Alan.
I
Kirk.
mean, I didn't understand it because this guy is like he's basically like young Henry Cavill, like
Very much.
which
Exactly.
believe me, I'm not knocking. Believe me, Henry Cavill would not kick out of this Chevy, but like.
You know what's funny? So the very first time I ever saw David
And he's a
Cornwell,
nerd too, so
yeah, I love that. I saw him in The Politician, right, on Netflix, which I was not really crazy about, but he was really good looking. So I'm like, well, let me tough this out. And so he's getting into it with the main character in like one of the first 2 episodes, and he's like, "How can you stand there and talk to me like that, looking like Superman?" And I was like, "Oh my god, oh!" And so, of course, when they announced him, I was like, "Yeah, he could be Superman. He could be Superman in a heartbeat. He looks so good."
But the thing is what's really funny is like I'm always like gun ho about some of the people that are like whenever these castings come out, and like in the past people have been like, "Oh my god, this is horrible." I'm usually gun ho, like, yeah. and then there's some castings where everyone's like, "This is wonderful," and I'm usually ugh.
Yeah, I don't know about this suit. I don't know.
Yeah, but
I'm not judging it because we don't know how it's going to look on screen.
Yeah,
so,
again,
that's going to get both.
Seeing like this and then seeing in the movie is a whole lot different. So,
who are those 2 people supposed to be behind him?
Black Noir.
Looks like a Snake Eye from G.I. Joe.
Black Noir from The Boys.
Also, Rick Flag Sr. We are just whipping around the DC continuity as fast as possible, aren't we?
I mean,
well, I'm waiting to see Nate Fillion as Guy Gardner. That would be lovely.
Hey, scroll back up. Pause.
Ultraman.
Up to that Superman picture. That's Frank Grillo's Rick Flag Sr. confirmed for the movie, as well as the engineer from The Authority, and then people who are speculating it's Ultraman, or he looks like he's dressed like Dr. Midnight, not Dr. Midnight, but the Midnighter.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So everyone's speculating that it's Ultraman, which is going to be a Superman clone in this movie versus an Earth 3 character. And his face is covered because the reveal is going to be that it's the clone, Henry Cavill's clone. I mean,
could it be like a Superboy story instead of Superman story?
No, it's a Superman story.
What up, Fox Crown?
I guess my Superboy story.
Fox is sick of the auctions, apparently.
It's going to be pretty crazy, but it's awesome. We got the Suicide Squad presence with Rick Flag Sr. there.
I mean, if Ultra Led is there, then could there be Legion of
No, it would be Ultraman, like from the Crime Syndicate, not Ultra Boy or from the Legion.
What up, Doreen?
I don't know why.
I would love a Legion of Superheroes movie. I would go crazy. I want it all. Give me Saturn Girl and Lightning Lad and Cosmic Boy. Give me lesbian Lightning Lads with shrinking violence.
Yeah, Legion of Superheroes would be really great for LGBTQ community, I think.
Hell yeah. Well, we got everything. We got somebody who drank a potion and transitioned in half an hour. We got it all. Let's do it.
And Frog, I read this today too, that people were coming at Anthony Starr like he was actually Homelander, which was crazy. But that's when you're a great actor, that's what happens. Because I remember the same thing happened to the actress that played Cersei on Game of Thrones. People were coming up to her, treating her like she was really Queen Cersei, and it's like, and it just shows you how dumb we are. Like humans are really stupid. For you to walk up to an actress and treat her like she's a character, it's like, how dumb do you have to be?
Wait a second. If we're treating Homelander like
they're treating it, they're treating Anthony.
Should you be not afraid?
Yeah, I know I would be.
Leave that delightful, handsome little New Zealander alone. My goodness.
DVH is down for the suit. He didn't like him as Clark, which is interesting.
Yeah, the foppish
Nutty wants
thing
to
is a little weird.
TM Nutty wants to trip a girl.
The hair was a bit off, huh? I don't know if I saw that one then.
It's very bushy. Like it seems very bushy and curly.
Yeah, I would feel out if you were 6'4", that's pretty big. Yeah, you don't want to. I would feel obligation there.
I'm gonna get some snack. Be right back.
All right, cash only.
Ooh.
There's always talking nonsense.
Yeah.
What do you say?
He said, "Don't you mean duplicate Travis instead of triplicate girl? Because triplicate girl you have 3, but with duplicate you can have as many Kates as you want."
I mean, there are plenty of people that are excited about that, though, too.
Is that
the
Snake
Warhammer?
Eyes?
Yes.
The Warhammer stuff, they're really excited about it.
Hey, Copy. What's up, my man? Good to see you. Thanks for coming through. But I thought Mr. Sinister did look pretty cool. I'm interested in seeing that. I'm excited. I just, James Gunn he's wowed me before, so I'm hoping he wows me again.
Did you
I remember
Mr. Sinister?
Yeah, he said Sinister.
He meant Mr. Terrific.
I meant Mr. Terrific.
Read the room, Cliff. Read the room.
It's
I like to just autocorrect. All right.
Well, but the thing is that's what happens when autocorrect takes over, and it shouldn't. But Mr. Terrific, it just feels like comic screen, like it was really cool to see that.
Yeah, the kid who played Joffrey, yeah, dude, I hated that kid. He was great. He was so good at his job.
But see, I don't know, how is it because I really have spent a lot of time loving television and movies most of my life that when I meet these people, I'm like, you played such a great villain, dude. You're awesome. And that's it. I know they're a person when I meet them. What is going on with these people? See all those mental institutions that they closed left and right all over the world. This is the problem. This is what we got. People thinking you're a villain in public because they saw you on TV.
Oh my gosh. I remember I met Malcolm McDowell, and I met him at a special showing of A Clockwork Orange. And I was like, I can't go up there and be like, oh my God, A Clockwork Orange. We're there to see the damn film. So I was like, I loved you in Star Trek Generations.
Did he laugh?
I just picture him holding his arms up, waiting for the Nova.
He was of course very British and very proper. But he's like, thank you very much, in his, British dialect and everything. And then he did a question and answer session. This is so funny. So my friends, I went with 2 friends, and I insisted that this one friend watch the movie before we went to go see spend money on the special showing, because I was like, man, I don't know. You might be like, A Clockwork Orange might be too much for you. So I insisted.
I didn't get that movie at all. I should watch it again though. I watched it years ago.
I insisted she watch it at home, and she's just like, she's like, oh, okay, I can do this. I'm gonna go, And so we're sitting in the front row somehow, and then he does this little question and answer thing, and he's like, so does anybody have any questions for me? After he does this little talk about it, and my friend was just like, she had a ton of popcorn left. She's like, would you like any of my popcorn?
And he said,
he politely declined.
That's funny. I watched A Clockwork Orange years ago, and I didn't get it. But it was when I was young, though. I should watch it now and see if I get it now.
Oh man, just wow. Okay, so one little tidbit that he did tell the crowd that I'll never forget, because I love this, because having training as a director and actor, it's so funny. Because he said there's this moment in the beginning, very beginning of the movie, where you have the shot where it's just kind of coming in on them in the milk bar. And there's this moment where Malcolm McDowell breaks the 4th wall. Not by saying anything, but he lifts his drink like he's toasting to the audience. and that was an actor's choice.
Dave Maris.
And apparently Kubrick hated it, but it ended up in the way.
But kept it in post.
Dave Maris, this is how I feel about the movie. I feel like he would have to strap me in and make me watch this movie. That's how I remember the movie.
Yeah, just like they did with Alex.
I did not get. I had a friend that thought it was just the masterpiece, and I remember watching it with him. I was like, "Hey, I don't get it."
Clockwork Orange was masterpiece.
Yeah. I have to agree. I think it's a great film, but it's not something that you can just really watch if you're looking to just watch a movie. Like
no, you need a palate cleanser. And by the way, so the whole idea of palate cleansing got super duper popular because of Oppenheimer and Barbie.
Mm-hmm.
Only what's really funny about the whole thing is Barbie's not much of a palate cleanser, is it?
No, it dealt with a lot of it was like one of those the spoonful of sugar with the medicine kind of thing.
Absolutely. So if you leave the theater after a day of nuclear explosions and Barbie, you're out there like revolution.
I don't know. Some of the movies I thought was a classic. That was super great movie. Then I watch it again. Time has changed me. Like everybody says 2001. That's a classic, right? So I gather my kids up and hey, come on, this is a classic movie. And so they got all hyped up, and I'm the one who fell asleep in the middle of the movie.
Right. Because when you're younger, it's you're living for that moment with HAL 9000 when it's like, what are you doing, Dave?
Yeah. And you know what? They are the dumbest humans. This mofo can read their lips and everything. So right at the beginning of the movie, Hal is watching them, and Hal is like, they're fucking talking about killing me. They're talking about killing me. So of course, Hal starts fucking up and lying to Billy. Hal's like, yeah, he's lying because bitch, you literally just sat there and said you're gonna freaking kill him. I was like, what is wrong with you? And I was like, so the rest of the movie, I'm like, well, shit, Hal's just trying to defend himself.
So, guys, AI, huh?
Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
Do you talk to your phone like you said in AI?
I need to rewatch that movie.
You talk to your phone as if it's in AI monitoring you?
Oh yeah, the phones monitor us already. I'm like, all we're doing for AI is just setting up. It's just setting up all of the nightmare futures. And then everyone's like, "No, Cliff, that's not it." And I was like, "But you never give me proof that I'm wrong. You keep telling me how great it is, and by telling me how great it is, you show me why I should be absolutely terrified every single time." Have y'all seen that advertisement for Cornell University where that dude who looks like he came? I don't even know where he came from, but this dude is like, "I will show you the secrets of AI. We will move into the future together.
Hey,
I can show you its power to unlock the human mind." And I'm like, unlock the human mind? What? Are we going to be cyborgs? I was like, nothing you are saying is putting me at ease. You're telling me to pay you thousands of dollars for this online course because I should get psyched about becoming a cyborg with AI. You're scaring me, dude. I was like, Cornell University, this shit is terrifying.
Thanks for coming through, Nate. Yeah, my movie that I thought was good, that wasn't good, was I had a bunch of friends in high school watch the Sylvester Stallone movie Oscar. It was like
I love Oscar. Nobody ever talks about Oscar.
No, because it's not loved.
I loved that movie as a kid, but I watched it again with my friends in high school, and that movie completely bombed.
Try it again. Try it again.
Bombed hard.
Because the thing is like for me, when I was like a kid, when I first saw it, I was like, I did not get like half the jokes, but like now I totally get all of them. It's so much better. I loved it then, but I love it now.
Well, I haven't watched it since high school, but yeah, it did not go over with the friends there. Maybe they made it suck. But we are at an hour, so let's go ahead and get into it. Carrie, let's start with you. What is going on with you and your channel, Officially Unofficial Geek?
Okay. Let's see here. I did a review recently of Destro. That's up. But on Thursday, I'm going to be on Pop Culture Philosophers monthly comic review.
All right, that's my dude. Love me some Robbie.
And gonna be on there talking about my favorite books from June.
Dope. We'll check that out. And she is on Instagram as well as the YouTubes. Link is in the chat. Thank you for jumping on, Carrie. Always appreciate you coming through. Mark, Legion of Comics. What's going on with you, my man?
Living the dream.
That's what they say. Tuesday's live stream at what 1:30?
Yeah. Tuesdays at 2 p.m. New DC Day stream. Sunday nights at 8:30 for the spoiler review. But videos all week long. Tomorrow's the big Heroes Con haul with a couple grails I picked up and a big fat stack of stuff. And if you don't know what Joe Fest is, be sure to check out my video from yesterday. And check out Joe Fest. It's the Augusta Toy and Comic Show. Emphasis on the toy.
And we can't forget the Friday stream hangout, 6:30 a.m. God's time, 7:30 a.m.
Oh, I can forget it. Rob will remember it for me.
Yeah, that's very true. Thank God for Rob, the organized one. Thank you so much for Mark for jumping on. I appreciate you.
Yeah, can I just add one thing? Comics Curing Cancer has some merchandise still available at you go to Comics Curing Cancer on Instagram, go to the link in the bio. It'll take you to the stuff we have left. Running out. Don't miss your
You sold these out? You sold these out?
Running out. Don't miss your opportunity to pick up some copies. And yeah.
I love my book, man. I'll cherish it till I die, man. I'm so happy to have one.
You get two so you could cherish one and have a spare.
And Whack Comics, the other one for
something to
it. Thank you so much for jumping on. Naman, cash only. What's going on with you, my dude?
I still got tons of I think I released 10th one today. I'm gonna release 11th one and probably 10 more. Oh, by the way, Circumstance, I didn't ask you what your favorite character was. Probably the Something is Killing the Children character.
Yeah, I'm a stand for Erica Slaughter always. But I love Scarlet Witch. I'm a stand for Scarlet Witch as well.
Scarlet Witch? All right.
Yeah, I love strong women, apparently. I love strong women, apparently. It's very clear. So we got the interviews from Heroes Con coming up. Link is in the chat. Anything coming up with Otaku? What else is going on?
Oh yeah, Otaku is gonna be on Gary's show.
There we go. I knew you had something.
Yeah, 10-1-1. So I'm gonna be co-hosting that one. I'm trying to do a album cover / comic book 10-1-1 with the Gary, but I'm counting my inventory. I'm checking my inventory. That should be fun.
Well, look for that. Definitely check that out. Thank you so much for jumping on, Naman. Cash only, though. I appreciate you.
Yeah, guys, cash only.
Cliff, thank you for jumping on, my man. What you got going on with your channel?
So for my channel, Saturday mornings is Comics and Coffee with Cliff. But this week I'm going to do a premiere because I'm going to be at a private event. And
$320 or $60?
No, we're burying a friend of mine. So
I'm sorry.
So I'm like, guys, when I just say private event, y'all gotta take the cue, because you know me. I love to talk stuff. I don't want to talk. You gotta be like, So and hopefully it'll end happier in the afternoon. But okay, but tomorrow, Council of Comics, 8 p.m., new comic book day, yay. Oh my god, I don't even know what episode we're on. I'm losing it. But at 9 p.m. on Izzyverse, it's Council versus Council as I get in my first comic book fight with Seabism.
What is the argument?
There are 4 topics. Topic 1 is chosen by one of us. Topic 2 is chosen by one of us. Topic 3 is chosen by a poll going on at Izzy's channel. And topic 4 is something that Izzy is going to throw at us. The format is almost debate-like, but maybe not too formal. I mean, honestly, I really felt like calling up one of my registered,
sex offenders.
No, oh my God, Jesus!
Damn it, Mark!
Sweet God, Mark! I
was just trying to fill in the blank.
Those are hard. Don't ever fill in that blank with me, please. Oh my God!
Well, you said no, so nothing to see here, folks.
We've suffered enough.
Please.
Did you say it's your people's month? Why'd you just associate your people with registered sex offenders?
Because often they
You're
are
never
on a
late,
daily
Eddie.
basis.
That is not as whoa. We do not endorse that statement in any way, shape, or form.
Damn, Cliff. Calling up your phone a friend? What were you going to call up?
Hashtag cancel.
It was going to be to call up my phone a friend, somebody who is registered to actually run a debate.
Oh, okay.
Like that episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, a show that's way
master
more
debater.
wholesome than what's happening right here.
Yeah.
And Eddie, you're always on time, brother. Thanks for coming through. Good to see you, my man.
TM fills in my blanks on a daily. Oh, TM, you wish you were filling something in for me.
Literally. Was he $60 filling in the blank or $320 filling in the blank?
You know, I'll give him the friends and family discount. If he wants to do a deep filling, I'll give it to him for $120. Canadian.
And on that note, that is all I got.
Have coupons made.
For this week's episode of FOC and Chill. Thank you to everybody that jumped on the panel and kept it interesting as always, as well as to the homies that came through in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all so much. That's all we got this time. Until next time, peace.